Hey, we're Hollywood Ending, and you're watching Pop Blitz magazine.
Chilling in LA.
Backstage at the Roxy Theater on your NESTour.
I know.
NES. Or Nest.
The never-ending summer tour.
I forgot the acronym.
It's never going to end. It's going to go on
Feels
forever.
like it's never ending.
I wish it would never end because,
Same.
you know, like that announcement, just bittersweet, guys.
Bittersweet. We're all very supportive of everything that's going on. We're excited to see what the next chapter brings. You know.
Right.
And how does it feel, this being your last show in LA?
Definitely crazy, yeah.
So crazy. We've played shows here since like day one.
Our first show ever was Tyler and I at the Americana, like in Glendale, playing acoustic. Dan was still playing shows with his old band. Like Chris was still in England. It was so much was going on. But our first show ever was here, so it's definitely emotional. But I would, it's exciting too. We like to stay on the positive side of it and just be really excited to play here one more time because every time we play, it's like a gift,
Mm-hmm. And I saw you posted that, and I'm like, I wasn't at that show, but I still remember the first time I saw you guys 4 years ago in Minnesota for NBT.
That's crazy.
Mall America,
that was the
right?
first
Mall America.
Minnesota.
Wow.
Good times.
Remember that?
I miss Mall America. I want to go ride on the roller coasters again. Bummed didn't play there.
That's fun. American Apparel was great.
It's crazy you remember that like all this time later.
I know.
Yeah.
The little things stick with you. It's crazy. But a lot goes out the door sometimes. But then like one little thing will bring a whole entire memory back that you forgot about. It's kind of crazy. We've just done a lot.
Just a memory in my face. No, I'm just kidding.
I do. I remember it every single time.
So, I know like the announcement was pretty cool because a lot of bands, they say, oh, we're going to take a quote break and then they just disappear. But the way you guys did it with the, the video announcement and like all the cool VIP stuff this tour, I got to say like that's awesome.
Yeah.
Glad you think so.
Yeah, we just, we wanted to go out, right? Because we didn't break up because any of us like don't like each other or anything like that. It just became time to kind of move on to new things, and we're all excited about it. But we just wanted to make sure that we got to do this album because we've been working on it forever, and then also do a tour so we can see everyone again. So
being such a band that has a very personal relationship with our fans, like we didn't want to do what we've seen so many other bands do and like kind of make people. I mean, obviously it's going to be a downer somewhat, but getting to do one last tour, putting out for our first full-length album, doing all this stuff is really a way for us to kind of get closure and also like a way for the fans to kind of get to see us one more time without it being like super abrupt. It's like a relationship, really, which is kind of funny. I always make that comparison.
I agree. I feel the same.
Yeah, no, I agree too. But no, like that's one of the things that I like about you guys is how personable you are with your fans. So all this time, it's like it's one big family.
It really feels like that. Like we wouldn't actually be able to do this like if we didn't have any fans, and the fans like let us. They're the fuel that allows us to keep doing this, and it's awesome.
Exactly.
And like they've grown with you, they've grown up with you. So
Yeah, we were 16 when we started this band. Now we're about to be 21.
It's kind of the crazy thing, like getting to see like all these familiar faces, just be like, wow, like you used to be like a little baby fetus, and now here you are, like a full-grown.
Some of the people we were the same. Some of the fans that I have been to like the first shows and then haven't seen us until like this tour. It's insane because I remember how they looked, but I don't remember. Like I don't recognize them when I first see them because they look so much older. And it's pretty crazy. You're like, whoa, you've turned into like a woman now or a dude. I mean, probably not because I don't have any dude here. But at the same time, it's like, whoa, we look so different, and you do as well. So it's exciting.
yeah, like, we were just discussing that earlier, me and Rachel.
Yeah, it's cool.
So speaking of the new album, I gotta say it's pretty tight, a lot different. It's evolved a little bit. Tell us about that.
Well, I mean, this is like we produced this whole thing ourselves. We wrote all the songs, and it's just like we've been working on this for probably like a year and a half. Really, just collecting all the songs, and there's a bunch of songs that didn't make it on the album either. But they're all songs that we just loved. Like they're all inspired by bands and like feelings that we had at the time, and I think it's cool. It's like it's the most Hollywood ending anything we've ever put out. For sure.
It's the first time we could be very picky about what songs to put out and say, all right, we have a lot of songs we love. Let's choose the ones that we really, really freaking love and show people what we think Hollywood Ending sound is. And that was our opportunity to do that.
And that's what I love. Like that you guys found your sound and you're doing what you like, artistic control and all that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, no man runs us. We are the man.
We are the man.
It's cool.
And what's like your favorite song on the album, personally?
Dang.
It changes.
Yeah, it changes all the time. I like Love You Now. I like Breakthrough. Those are my two favorites, I think.
Sam, you agree with that?
Yeah.
I agree. You agree? It changes for me. I think Breakthrough, definitely a favorite. I like Hypnotize a lot. I love Fade to Blue. Honestly, we love all of them are favorites for their own reason. They're all different sounding and they're all unique, and that's what makes them all favorite.
Bangers. It's hard to pick.
It's
5?
I've got a few.
You got a few.
What's your
favorite?
It was perfect, but lately it's been Fade to Blue.
Fade to Blue? I like that one too. Yeah. I like that one a lot. That's a cool vibe.
That's one of the newer written ones. We did that one out here in the house.
Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly. Love You Now is the last one you wrote though.
So,
In the studio.
Wrote it while we were doing the album.
so everybody, you guys aren't going to disappear, right? You're going to still be doing stuff. I know.
Always.
Yeah, me and Danny, we're going to move out to LA in August. Probably.
Moving to LA, you're gonna be,
Nice.
We're gonna, we'll start something new. And it'll be dope, I think. I hope so. It'll be cool. And then Cameron's going to college. He's going to be... Yeah, he's doing a lot of stuff.
I'm going to be balancing. I'm not going to be doing music quite as much as these guys. Just trying to just figure out, studying some different stuff. But I'll definitely be doing music still. I mean, it's a huge part of our lives. After 4 years of touring in a band around the world, you can't, just drop it off. It just doesn't happen that way.
Exactly. So what are you planning on studying? Are you just going to do generals right now, or what's, your ultimate?
Yeah, figuring it out. Like I said, I'll be kind of doing music as a side thing as well as studying some stuff. I might be doing engineering. I don't really know yet. I'm just trying to kind of find out.
He's got his pilot's license as well. He's flying.
I've been in that. I just like
That's tight.
adventurous stuff, and being in a band is one of those things. So I'm still right now on tour, so it's very hard to focus on anything but that, and it's a very quick transition to school, but it'll be exciting. I like being busy, and that's all it.
That's tight. I think I read New York, or is that wrong?
Miami.
Miami. Okay.
Florida.
U of M.
University of Miami, yep.
So you're going to college.
Cool.
That's the one to go to.
Finally.
Gambino.
And I know Chris is doing his solo project, right?
Yes, Chris is writing out there. He's always been a great writer. So he's in the UK, and that's
Doing some big things. We're going to be seeing him when we go over there for this leg of the tour, which is going to be really exciting. And yeah, we still talk to him all the time. He's a great friend. That's like Tyler said earlier, we're still all best friends, so it's really it's a blessing. We get to stay. Very, very few bands we know, and we've seen a lot of bands break up in the time of being a band, have stayed friends. So, or at least after maybe after 3 years they become friends again, but not us.
You got that, Enders?
Yeah.
There's no animosity here.
It's literally none.
So, a lot has happened over the past 4 years. A lot of crazy stuff. What's been, just a few of the most memorable things that come to your mind?
Oh man.
It's such a hard question every time we get asked it.
The cool thing is that we've had such a wide stretch of different sorts of events. I remember playing it was lacrosse, Wisconsin for 6 people. We had to carry all of our shit up the stairs, and it took.
That was hell. We had also really big amps that show.
Yeah.
That's
Exactly.
such a small town, though.
Yeah. No. Exactly. But it's whatever. But we I kind of like those shows. I thought they were fun. Just very, very, very personal. But and then we've also gotten to play arenas over in the UK, which is really cool as well. So we've done a pretty big span of things, and every single tour has its own memories, and even off tour has its own. Just being in a band, has its own memories as well.
It's the little things that you don't really think about that are the best memories, like being in the van and joking around, or being in, I don't know, green room, or going to a pub in England. The little things that really seem really insignificant are usually the best memories. So
Every day is funny being in
Every
this
day,
band.
yeah.
It's a good time every day.
Every day. That's what I like to hear. What have you learned about yourselves?
a hell of a lot, man. Like I said, we started at 16. I was a shy person before the band, really shy. I didn't talk a lot, which is kind of weird because most of you probably think I talk a hell of a lot, which I do. But
Right now? Yeah, maybe a little bit.
But I learned to sing and kind of be more just proud of that. And traveling, I've learned so much about different cultures, different kinds of people. You meet so many people on the road that it's incredible because meeting, you see so many different types of lifestyles. Everyone has their own individual story. So I just kind of came out of my shell, I suppose, and kind of explored music industry a little bit, which is awesome.
Cool.
I agree.
How about you?
I just love life. I love being on stage. I love just hanging with my friends and stuff. I don't know.
What did you learn about yourself?
I learned all that. I just through all this, it made me realize how much I don't know, I appreciate all these little things.
I learned that I love chilling and doing whatever I want all the time, and I don't want to do anything anybody tells me any day. Forever.
And it's one of the most important ones you can learn. It's to actually understand
You
that.
gotta do whatever you want. What I always say is you gotta do whatever you want, and if you're not doing what you want, then you gotta be doing something that's gonna get you to a point where you can be doing what you want.
So do what makes you happy as opposed to what everybody else tells you to do.
Change into his own.
How is that a quote?
What's that?
That is a Dan. What would the word be?
Danism?
Yeah.
I
It's
don't
a
know.
Dan.
I don't know
But
if I do.
Tyler says similar ones.
You guys have
I
the
might
same.
pick
We
my
share
own.
one brain.
That's fair.
You're basically side by
True.
side.
Yeah, exactly. We came out of different places, but
We're plagiarizing.
And what message do you want to give to all the enders watching right now?
Something like Tyler just said. Oh yeah, thank you so much for all your support. Obviously, we love you guys so much. We say it all the time. Come out to a show. Hope we get to see you one more time this tour. Otherwise, I'm sure you'll see us somewhere along the lines. Cross paths again.
But yeah, we've had an amazing experience with you guys, and this won't be the last time you guys see us. We'll see you guys soon. We love you a lot.
Positive news. And can you guys just do a little shout out for Pop Blitz and tell everybody to follow?
Sure. Everybody follow Pop Blitz magazine on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube.
Tyler's nose.
That was like, Danny did that to me once in an interview. Actually, like, cut my nose and I started bleeding out the nose.
Yeah, that was really bad. I remember that.
That was on my time off the other day. It was like a year ago. I tweeted. I was like, just pick Tyler's nose, so
Yeah.
I bled.
Watch Pop Blitz. You'll see Dan pick Tyler's nose.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. It was great.
Thank you very much.
1, 2, 3.
What's
Hey!
up? We're Hollywood Ending.
Sure.
Let's do it again.
What's the name of the magazine, guys?
Pop Blitz magazine.
Tyler, you're saying, right?
Yeah.
Redo. Check. 1, 2.
One, two.
We all say it
Take
at the
two.
same time.